All right, welcome back here. 7 runs to 0 Boomerangs coming into the bottom of the 4th. And the ball popped up into the centre, and second baseman Scott Anderson makes the catch. Dan Wild coming up the bat here for the Tigers. And ball 1. And inside for ball 2. And a curveball outside. Three balls, 1 strike now. And ball 4. Tigers get the first runner on. Boomerangs lead here, 7 runs to 0. Wild on first base. And we have Jacob Smider to the plate. That's down for ball 1. Tim Voigt looked quite convincing so far today here on the mound for Boomerangs. Pick off attempt there, not in time. That one called a balk by the umpire. Runner goes to second base. Tigers really need to get something going here. 7 runs to 0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Jacob Smider at the plate here for the Tigers. And that one's down and in. And that one's a ball, ball 3. And umpire Sullivan telling the Tigers players to get into the dugout there. Some pretty nasty looking clouds building there over the back in centre field. Hoping we can get 2 full games of baseball in today. And that one is ball 4. We have runners on first and second now for the Tigers. Adam Lennon up to the plate. Time is called as we have a visit to the mound. Adam Lennon up to the plate here for the Tigers. Runners on first and second, looking to convert a run here. And the runners go, and there is no attempt to throw the runners out. Tigers now have runners at third and second. Good curveball in there from Voigt to make it 2 strikes. And that one's up and out. And a good pitch there and a hit up the middle. 1 run scores for the Tigers and the throw comes into the middle. And runners at first and third for the Tigers. Adam Lennon comes up clutch. So the Tigers strike back and make it 7 runs to 1. And the runner goes. It's a called strike 1. No throw over there. Ben Frost up now to hit with runners at third and second base. Wind playing havoc here. The spectators losing chairs, hats, all sorts of things. Good curveball in there for Voigt. And a nice strike called. That one called high. And a strike 3 called. Benny Frost goes down there. Tigers lead-off hitter now, Shea Booth, up to the bat, up to the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 1 to Booth. And ball called. Ball 3. Starting to get a few spits of rain here over at Belmont. Hopefully it is only a few and we can get both games of baseball in. Strike 1 called. We have 3-1 here on Shea Booth. And ball 4. Fair bit of rain coming down here now at Belmont. And a strike 1 called. And strike 2 called now. Lachlan Smith has had 2 hits leading up to this at bat. And this one a ground ball to the right side. And makes the play for out number 3. At the end of 4, we have the Tigers 1 and Boomerang 7. Ebony Van Ander back out for the 5th here for the Tigers and gets over strike 1. And ball outside. Dylan Bartlett up for Boomerangs. Swing and a miss there for strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one's up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bartlett had a hit earlier in the game. And this one over to the left side. And that one is wild. And he's going to run into second base. So wild throw by the Tigers' third baseman. We have a runner at second. Shapes around the bunt. The bunt goes down. A play at first base to give the Tigers their first out. One run out. One out with a runner on third now for Boomerangs. Hamish Gleeson to the plate. Here we go, ground ball on over to third base, and he makes that play. That's 2 out now for the Tigers. Josh Cooper up now for Boomers. And that one's up and in, ball one. And knocks this one into left field for a base hit. Boomerang score again, taking the score 8 runs to 1. Ground ball foul on the left side. Jake Bassos to the plate. 2 out here. Runner at first base. Boomerangs leading 8 runs to 1. Another ground ball to third base. Takes the out at second, sliding in. And that's out. Yeah, midway through the 5th, and Boomerangs leading 8 runs to 1. Sponsors, big shout out to some of the sponsors today. Totally Workwear, Newcastle. We have Red Stitches, baseball and softball. Big thank you to those guys. And also Pettigrew Family Funerals. Big thank you to these guys for their continued support of Newcastle baseball. Coming into the bottom of 5 now. Joey Mitchell up to bat for the Tigers. So Mitchell, Hudson and Ansell ready for the Tigers. And strike one called. And that one's low, ball one. There's a fair bit of wind around here at Belmont. And that one's out for ball 2. Catcher made a nice frame play there, but just too far out. And that one's in. And that one's fouled off. Count's full here for Mitchell. And that one fouled off down the left field line. Curveball was pretty high there. Mitchell doing everything he can to protect his plate. Tim Voigt had a stellar day so far on the hill for Boomers. And ball 4. Matthew Hudson up to the plate for the Tigers. And the rain threatening to come back here. A few sprinkles here again, making it hard for those pitchers out there. Runner at first. 1 ball on Hudson. Pick off attempt there. Hudson calls time. Good lead over there on first base. And the runner goes. And there's no play at second on that one. Ball called on the hitter Hudson. Two balls now on Hudson. Runner at second. Ball 3. 3-0. Strike 1 called, 3 balls and 1 strike. Fouls that one off. And another foul there. Full count here. And ball for runners at first and second now. It's the first real sign. Pitcher Voigt showing some struggle. And here we have a visit from the mound. Coach on his way out the mound, calming down, getting through this inning. Boomerangs do lead 8 runs to 1. And he's done, and there is a pitching change. Number 33 for Boomerangs coming out, looks like it is Kevin O'Brien.
Kevin O'Brien into pitch. Tim Voigt stays as DH.
So I'm not sure if you heard that from umpire Sullivan. Kevin O'Brien coming in to pitch. Tim Voigt will stay in as DH. Kevin O'Brien's had his fair season this year, playing all the way through different grades from 5th grade. Had an appearance yesterday in 3rd grade and today in 2nd grade. And the bunt goes down. And there's a play at first. And it is in time. A great play by Kevin O'Brien, jumping off the mound and making that play for the first out. We have runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Dan Wild to the plate. And Dan Wild to the plate here for the Tigers. O'Brien gets that one over for strike 1. And that one's wide. That gets away from the catcher for ball one. And over for called strike two. And a foul ball off. Out of play. And over for called. And play up the middle. Going to get a play at first base. And that one got away from the first baseman. Runner goes to third. 1 run scores. Jacob Smider up to bat here now. O'Brien looks in. Runner goes. Uncontested. Stolen base. We have second and third occupied now. Tigers trailing 8 runs to 2. And a line drive into centre field. Two runners are going to score. Runner standing up at second base. Jacob Smider with a 2 RBI double. Adam Lennon to the plate now for the Tigers. And that one's down and in. 2 balls now on Lennon. Ground ball to the left side. Third baseman doesn't come up with it. And a play at third. And he is safe. And the runner is going to make his way over to second. We have runners at second and third now.
Scorers. McAdam for Frost. And he will also be going to pitch as well.
Tigers make a change. Jason McAdam coming in to hit for Ben Frost, and he's also coming in to pitch. Hits one out foul down the left-hand side for strike one. Tigers making a comeback here. The score is 8 runs to 4. McAdam in to hit. Good curveball by O'Brien, just low in the dirt there. Didn't entice McAdam to take a swing at that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up and in for ball 2. And that one away, ball 3. McAdam pops on into the left field. And it is called fair. No, the ball is called foul. Runners go back. And this one through, third baseman grabs the ball, and we have a play out here. One run does come in to score, and we have a second out. Takes the score 8 runs to 5. Boomerang's manager Pico just comes out, has a chat to his third baseman just to calm him down. Tigers had a bit of a bumper innings here. Runner at first now with 2 outs. Shea Booth to the plate. Ball 1 inside, the throw back to first base. Not in time. Booth looking to knock one in. McAdam goes. A play at second, not in time. Two balls on the hitter. And over for strike 1. Yeah, swing and a miss for strike 2. Booth taking a big crack at that one. Curveball just in. Did he swing? No, he didn't. That one fouled off into the screen. Full count here. Full count here to Booth. And foul ball back to the screen. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. O'Brien gets Boomers out of that inning. The score after 5 is 8 runs to 5. And Boomerangs lead 8 runs to 5 coming into the 6th. Colin Metcalf to the plate. Tigers have a new pitcher, Jason McAdam, out there. And that one's down for ball 1. Ball 2. Starting to get a little bit of rain come back again. And that's a called strike, strike 1. That one's in there for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, that one's strike 3 called. Boomerang fans not happy with that one. And tie up to plate now. And that one's up, ball 1. Ground ball the right side. We have 2 out now. Scott Anderson to the plate. And that one over for strike 1. McAdam coming out firing here for the Tigers. Boomerangs lead 8 runs to 5. And that one's down for ball 1. And foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. And a curveball down and away, gets away from the catcher. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one ripped down the third base line, foul. And that one knocked into left, into centre field. And Anderson has a single here.
Yours? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And Tim Voigt up now. After pitching some solid innings, he's still in to hit for as a DH and takes strike 1. Scott Anderson over at first base. And a foul ball for strike 2. Rain's looking pretty constant here in second grade, and we hope it can go away for the rest of the game and for first grade today. Runner goes, Voigt knocks one into left field. It is going to be fair. Runner's looking to score here, and he is around the plate. It's going to be a play. No play at home. Anderson scores. Boomerangs now lead 9 runs to 5. And that one straight up to the shortstop, and that is out number 3. Boomerangs score 1, and the lead continues 9 runs to 5. All right, Lachlan Smith up to the plate now for the Tigers. O'Brien still on the mound for Boomerangs. Ground ball left side, third baseman makes a play. And that one is over the first baseman's head. And we have Lachlan Smith running into second. Rounds 2 and holds at second base. Ball 1 there on Joey Mitchell. He takes one. We now have runners on first and second. Matthew Hudson to the plate. And this one's skied out to centre field. No tag there. And a fly out to centre. One out now for the Tigers. Elijah Ansell up to the plate for the Tigers here. And he knocks that one into left centre. We are going to get one run come home, and one run does score. And a play at the plate. And he is safe at home. 2-run score. Dan Wild up to plate for the Tigers here. Ball 1 just in. And that one's out, ball 2. And that one gets away from the catcher for ball 3. Runner advances over to third. And that one's over for a strike. And ball 4. Wild takes first base. We have runners at the corners for the Tigers and Jacob Smider to the plate. Wild get a decent lead over there at first base. And picks off. And it is Wild. 1 run scores. The other runner going to progress over to third base. So we now have a runner on 3. Umpires going out to make a call and may have gone through the fence. Smider looking to get this run in. And that one's up. And we have time called here. All right, here we are 9-8. Boomerang's leading. There is a conference at the mound, and it looks like they're staying with O'Brien. Not a great deal of time left. This will probably be the last. And ball, and that one's in the dirt. Great block by the catcher. Tying run at third base. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch and a good swing. Ooh, good take there. That one's just low. Great pitch from O'Brien. 3 balls and 1 strike. Ground ball on the left side. Counts full here on Smider. And ball 4. And that's the go-ahead run. Going on to first base now. Adam Lennon to the plate for the Tigers. Great lead over there at first base. one's called ball 1, and the runner steals second base. That is the go-ahead run now at second base. Tying run at third. Ball 2 just outside. And that one pops over into left field. We have a play at the plate, and he's going to be out at home. That is a tied ball game now, though. A great play there to make that out at home plate. The score is tied 9 runs all. This is the bottom of the inning, and we are running out of time. Jace McAdam fouls one off down the left field line. And ball in the dirt, runner at first holds. So the Tigers second grade team last week had a draw with Belmont, and Belmont got through as they were the top team. We're at 9-all here at the moment, and if it does run out of time, Toronto will go through. A draw will be enough for the Tigers. And McAdam knocks one into left field, and it is foul. Two here on McAdam. And that one's up. Full count here on McAdam. Runner goes. Knocks this one into centre field. And the runner progresses to third base. McAdam stays at first. Go ahead run. Now at third. We have Shea Booth up to the plate. And the runner goes. No play over at second base. Oh, and that one hits the screen. We're going to have a play at the plate. And that does it for the Tigers. And that is time and game. The Toronto Tigers come back from a rather large deficit to win 10 runs to 9 over Mayfield Boomerangs here. And the Tigers will go through and play Boomerangs
Toronto coming away
in the grand final.